Right, we're live here from Jarrow in the northeast, or Jarrow, if you're from here you'll know what I mean, and we're outside Mark's Family Butchers here. Mark has been a client of mine in TST for over 2 years now, and I always like helping my clients out and showcasing local businesses as well. Mark owns the best butcher shop in the northeast. Let's go and meet him, let's go and see what he's got on offer, and let's head in. Hey Mark! Hey. I'm coming around to see you. Hello mate. Oh, even though I've seen you this morning.
You did.
But Mark's been a butcher for over 20 years, right?
That's right.
What made you get into being a butcher, Mark?
To be fair, it's what my dad did. So I left school like a lot of people. Did an apprenticeship. It was rubbish. I fell out of it. I was sitting on the settee, so I was kind of forced into it. It just so happened I was quite good at it.
What do you like most about being the best butcher in the northeast?
Oh, that's me full title. I like it. What do I like the best? Honestly, I think customer-wise, I just love a bit of crack with a customer, so that's pretty much it.
It's all about that, man, making your customers happy. So what would you say out of all this is your particular creme de la creme, like compared to the supermarket where, let's say, they do a really nice fillet steak for a tenner, for example? What would you say is your creme de la creme right here in Jarrow?
Well, I think that's easy. Things like mince. Mince is so popular now that the supermarket's packing in them horrible vac packs. We do fresh every day. It's lean as out. It's absolutely beautiful. And also the chicken. There's no added juice, water, anything like that. It's all quality stuff.
Nice, nice. Mark, what makes the meat from an independent butcher's like yourself different, better than your usual supermarket meat?
I think it's definitely down to the quality, freshness. So we buy every day, whereas I'm sure the supermarkets takes a while to get there. So that in one way you can definitely taste the difference. Quality wise, we're able to select the quality we get. You can't buy cheaper, but it's pointless, because if you buy cheaper, you buy twice, in my opinion. So you might as well pay the premium, get a decent quality cut, and whatever you fancy. There's no waste, and you're not paying for water or juice. Alright,
so let's say most people go to the supermarket to get their week's shopping and they get a week's worth of meat for like a family or a couple. What do you offer in terms of a package, a special to get your bulk buy of meat in, mate?
So we offer 5 different meat packs that vary in price from like 25 quid up to 50. That's them there, yes. Right. Everything's put up fresh out the counter. So you can see what goes in. You get a choice of your sausage and other bits and pieces, so it's just maximum freshness. Nice. And quality and value as well.
Nice. I love what variety you've got here, especially these things oven ready, cooking the tray for 35 minutes on 180. You cannot be more specific. Easy to do.
Still get asked how do you cook them.
well, yeah, it's there. It's in plain black and white. But there's a lot of different people with a lot of different goals these days. Whether it be like a family who wants to, have 13 people around and cook a big stew and everything. And there's also like the lad who's tracking his calories, who maybe has a meal plan, who wants to come in. So how do you cater for different styles of what people want?
You've just got to work with your customer basically. So we do get people in here who are very specific as what they need. If they're on a diet or they're doing a meal prep and they want 200 grams of diced chicken 10 times, that works for them, that's fine. If they're having a barbecue and they want 100 burgers and they want 100 kebabs, as long as I've got a bit of notice, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, we just work with the customer and just play by them really.
Nice. I like that. Obviously you don't get that kind of personal service in a supermarket.
That's absolutely right, you don't, nah. And that's the luxury of having a little butcher's.
Here's a question for you. What's the biggest order you've ever had?
Biggest order I've ever had? So I've done everything, to be fair. Like in all the years I've been here, I've supplied chips where I've done orders that I couldn't fit in my van. I've done like 3 runs in a van, which is insane. There's just been masses like that. I've had family barbecues that we've done myself, that we've had to take down to Yorkshire, stuff like that, and packed up the car and dragged it down there. So there's been some cutting things.
Here's the one. What's been the strangest, most odd request you've ever had? Because I remember years ago I wanted like sheep's testicles or whatever because I thought it would help testosterone and all that. What's like the weirdest thing you've been asked for?
Did it?
I didn't even manage to get them.
Nah. You get asked for stuff like that all the time. You get people who do like I'm a celebrity sort of parties and that, so they'll want heads and tongues and brains. I sell a lot of skin, and I've done stomachs, which is weird. That's something that I wouldn't put in my counter because they look revolting. Yeah, but like just strange stuff like that, you know, more internal stuff that I wouldn't eat myself, you know.
That's mad. What's the strangest thing that you offer, like out there, like so on the counter or anything like which is outside of the norm? What's the kind of thing that's fairly regular but like not that talked about?
That's strange. Not a lot really. I used to do a lot of kangaroo, which you'll probably know is really rich in sort of goodness. If that's a word. It's really good for you, isn't it? There's zero fat in it. I used to do tons of that, but no, I don't do a lot of weird stuff as a regular thing.
So Mark's been a client of mine for 2 years now. You just got your 2-year certificate. And t-shirts. Training at TST 4 mornings a week on his fitness. How would you say that training on the mornings help you professionally? Because obviously you run an independent shop. It's high pressure sometimes. You're dealing with the customers. You're dealing with bills and organisation and staff and all the rest. So how does that help training on the morning, handling the pressures of work?
Well, firstly, I think it starts with a routine. So like you're getting up early to start early. 6 o'clock will come down to you. So 10 past whenever I roll in. So I need to go to bed early for starters.
Absolutely.
Because I can't. I can't do it with lack of sleep. But so it starts with that, and then to be fair, it just sets you for the day. I think once you've worked out, your energy's up. You've got more to give, more to offer. So when I come in here, I'll go from yours, I'll bomb home, have a shower, I'll drop into here 7:30 and I'll fly on setting up. So when I've got people coming in, I think like it's your customers can feel your energy. If you can't be bothered, then they're not going to spend with you effectively. Exactly. So if you give a bit more, then they're going to give a bit more too.
Exactly. It becomes your attitude, right? You're just more positive and optimistic, and you can portray that to other people. Like, people always buy from a happier person.
Absolutely.
I think that, absolutely. So you've also brought your son along.
Yes.
With TST, who's been with for quite a while now. 16 now, just hit 16. So that's obviously affecting your relationship in a good way. But what kind of impact would you say it's had on your son, Shane?
I think he loves it. He loves being a part of it, and I think it's like an age where he's sort of just starting to grow up, you know what I mean, and he's around the right people, and that makes a massive difference. So like I mean, maybe it could be his personality, but he's doing his GCSEs at the minute, and like he's not at all like me. Like he's really knuckling down, he's really trying hard to better himself, and I think at that age I wasn't really that bothered about like myself. Do you know what I mean? Whereas he is, and I think that definitely what we do with TST has definitely played a big part of it.
Nice. I love it. So apart from your charm and good looks, Mark, what would you say has been the secret to your success of being in business over 20 years? Because there's a lot of shops on the high street shutting down, a lot of butcher shops, a lot of electronic shops, a lot of supermarkets, all kinds of shops are shutting down. It's hard in this day and age. So what do you attribute your success to?
It's got to be a bit of variety and trust as well. We've been here a long time, so I think trust goes a long way. Obviously, quality and reputation. So, like, man, we've weathered many storms and we've come close to closing the door a lot of times. But you know, you just keep doing what you do, and that's it.
It was something I had a podcast yesterday, and I had a client in, and he said 2 things that I think are really relevant for this and for anyone who might be watching, who's persevering through a tough time, whether it be in business or life, is hard work and the right attitude will get you anything you want. That's 2 things that you've applied massively, and I think that's 2 things that you need, especially in this day and age, because unfortunately people don't want to work hard a lot of the time. There are a lot of that in society. They just want the easy route, don't want things without challenge. But I think we've also got a lot of people haven't got the right mindset, they haven't got the right attitude, they've got a bad attitude, they think that the world owes them. But we understand about giving to the customer, giving value, making them feel understood, giving the personal connection, listening to them, chatting them, having a bit laugh, crack on, like treating people as a person. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. And that's where I think TST might come in again, with just giving you that ability to be able to do that, the energy to be asked to do that. Do you know what I mean? I've over the years I've not been perfect myself, and I wouldn't like to think back to like 3 years ago when I was like before I started. You know, like before I up my game.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I meant to say. Like before I up my game, how different it is.
Yeah,
Hi guys, you alright?
Hello. Hey, you know when you want to get in shape, one of the things that you've definitely got to do with your diet is increase your protein, right?
Absolutely.
One of the best ways and easiest ways you can do that is start eating more chicken, beef, lamb, all the things that are single ingredient foods from animals, right?
Absolutely.
Now, we know that increasing your protein is often difficult if you don't have enough in the house, if you don't purchase enough. Well, it's very important to get that in your diet. But what would you say is the most popular thing that you sell for lads who look after themselves and are in shape?
It's probably top 3 things. One's definitely mince, steak mince, very lean and tasty. Chicken breast fillets, a lot of. Obviously, there's single ingredient, whereas they're not in the supermarket. And what's the other thing? Oh, steak. Sorry, steak. We do a lot of steak. Obviously, it's lovely. Sorry. It is what it is. It's very tasty. It's lovely and lean as well.
A lot of variations of those things, your chicken, your mince, your steak. I think there's a lot of them as well are so easy to put together as well. Air fryer, now you probably get a lot of people coming in
wanting one air fryer in here.
People want it, right? People want that ease and that convenience. That's what I love about having meat on hand, is you can just throw it in with so much different stuff. It doesn't have to just be a chicken breast. You can have all kinds of herbs and spices and stuff, but it's very, very simple to get a lot of protein in your diet. So when people are coming in, let's say it's someone who wants to get enough protein to train hard during the week, what would be your sort of go-to high protein pack that you'd suggest for a lad who's wanting to look after himself?
So we do a pack called the muscle meat pack. Exactly.
Come on!
You get 4 chicken fillets, 2 pound of diced chicken, 4 steak burgers and 2 pound of mince. And 2 sirloin steaks.
How much is that?
45 quid.
45 quid, there you go, 45
and it's all
quid.
fresh. It can be broken down and put in your freezer if needs be, but
Nice.
there's literally a protein pack.
Nice. Well, before I leave the day, I'm getting a protein pack for sure, because I cannot wait to taste this delicious meat, mate, and put it together. If you want to know more about Mark's Family Butchers, where can you find Mark's Family Butchers in Jarrow? Whereabouts are you?
I am in Jarrow, on the outside of the Viking Centre. We're on Ellison Street. Pop in, pays a visit. Look us
Over
up.
the road from the Betfred and the post office.
New post office.
New post office, just down the road from bus stop as well.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, nice one. And on social media, your handle is.
I'm just Mark's Family Butchers.
There we go.